So, last year I was here in this place, all over this place, working my ass off, and I really put a lot of work to get myself from some points to a lot of levels in life. You know, chasing my dream, working my ass off, and I want to use this moment to thank myself um, for all the things I've done for myself. This is my last day of being a 24 years old guy, and like I said before, some goals. I have this big ass expectation of myself to be at a certain point, and I gave my ass, I gave my heart, gave my soul, gave my blood, and everything. But due to some curveballs thrown by life, I found out that I'm not yet there. So, but as a matter of fact, I'm not where I used to be, and right now I'm able to work myself up, and I'm an asset right now. Although I ain't got the money yet, but I pull myself to some point, to some level um, that right now I know I'm not a waste. My time wasn't wasted. Um, the energy wasn't wasted. Everything wasn't wasted. So I really want to thank myself for getting up after being knocked down. I really want to thank myself for the sacrifices I made, for believing in myself, for keep moving on when I had no other, I have no, um, life was giving me opportunities to feel that I was useless. I got a lot of self-worth, and I'm worth a lot of big things. But life was testing me. Life was telling me I wasn't worth shit, which is a lie. So it was a lie, and it's still a lie. And I know what I've achieved. I know what I've done alone in the dark, um, spending time alone, um, but most especially getting up after being knocked down. And this fucking video is not for entertainment, but to remind myself the last day of my 24 years old, and appreciating myself for all the fucking thing I've done. You know, I was a motherfucker. I was a man. And I know I have the right to advise my children to be a man because I was a man. And I'm not saying being a man without fear. I'm saying doing it in spite of fear. I was a guy in spite of fear. I was a man in spite of fear. So I want to use this video, this moment, this opportunity to appreciate myself, save this for the future. I know you're going to see this one day when you're 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, and my children are going to see this shit. And they're going to know they should be proud of their father. That I wasn't a man sitting down waiting for comfort. I was a man who wants to be better. I was a man who came with from nothing and want to be more. I have no limit. I want to be the best I can be, and I've always tried to be the best I can be with my life. And yeah, I ain't got the money yet. I ain't got some of the assets I want to have right now, but for the person I've become, the journey, the process that have turned me into this guy, the things I've experienced in my life, the knowledge, all these things, the tools that I've gained, and the strength I've gained, and everything. I really want to thank myself for that, and I really want to bless. I don't really believe religious stuff, but if there's a God, I really want to thank Him, for this moment and this opportunity. This is a great time for me, and a lot. I love Israel. That's why I did all these things. You know, I love Israel so much. When my life thought it knocked me down and take my dream away from me, my dream that I love so much that I wake up from sleep for, and I felt like my dream is gone, everything was gone, but I still find myself. It's not find myself. I was still able to get up and build something, find a reason to live. I was able to stand up and do something high performance, running more than 50 kilometers, getting up, something like that, in 3 days intervals, after the hatred, after the ostracizing, after all the bullshit, after the loneliness. I grew up in loneliness. I grew up alone. I did all this shit alone. After all the maltreatment, after the abuses, You know, I can name them. I can keep saying and saying and saying, and a bunches of shit that I've been through, and I'm still standing right here. I've still not lost my foundation as a person. You know, this for me, this is success. This is success. I've still not lost my foundation, my root. I really still want to be a good man. I haven't lost my head. Sometimes I feel like, oh, he lost it, but I got myself back for everything. I really want to appreciate myself for this moment, and I really want to be in the moment right now and enjoy it. Being a 24 years old guy, uh, I'm about to start tomorrow a new year for me, because tomorrow I'm going to be 25, and this evening it's my last evening being a 24 years old motherfucker, being a 24 years old guy. You know, I want to enjoy it, feel it, and reflect on all the things I've done, all the sacrifices I made, man. You know what I'm saying? All the sacrifices, all the getting up early, you know, fucked up and still get up. Feel down, still doing it. Sometimes even almost feeling worthless, still doing it. Or feel worthless maybe, and still do it. But guess what? I'm proud of myself, and I'm proud of how I spend my time, and I can say that I use most of my time as I should. I love you, Israel. I love you so much. So fucking much. I love you. Stay blessed. Do more next year. My next year start from tomorrow. Do more and more and more. Get more. So I'm a grown man now. I reflect on that guy, 12 years old guy back then, you know, that guy with a dream to become a football player, the best football player ever, you know, who worked his ass off, you know, worked like a motherfucker, like a crazy man. I was a crazy ass, and I'm proud to be myself. Imagine how I'm going to reflect on how I spend my time when I'm 70, 80, 90, 200 on my deathbed or whatsoever, or in heaven, wherever, how I spent my youth. You know, I didn't waste them. And all the trials in front of me to make sure I waste my life, and to, you know, to make sure I feel worthless, to make sure I throw all the opportunities away. But this is the best moment of my 24 years old, reflecting on how I spent it. And I want to use this moment to appreciate myself for all the effort I've put in my life. It's never wasted. And I love myself for what I did with it. I have no fucking regret how I spent it. I work like a man, and I can tell my children the true story of how hard I work. I can teach my children hard work, and know that I wasn't faking it, and know that I'm not faking it. I can teach my children hard work. I can persuade them to do hard work, knowing that I'm a practitioner. I did what I'm saying, or what I'm going to say to them, or what I'm going to tell them. You understand? Not a liar, not a faker. You don't have to be an angel, but for all the things I've done, man, I think I feel more real than fake. As a matter of fact, real, big real, real reals. You know, big real reals. And that's it, man. I can keep going on and on and on, doing more videos of me. You know, I love you, Israel. Stay blessed, man.